A woman had just given birth, but her mother-in-law denied that the child was her own. Hearing this, the nurse hurriedly checked the wristband, confirming it was indeed their child. But the mother-in-law insisted that the baby didn't look like the father at all. At this point, the mother-in-law recalled that right after birth, the baby had been taken to the observation room, and she hadn't seen it even once. She concluded the hospital had mixed up the babies. The doctor said it was impossible, but the mother-in-law didn't believe it. Before the daughter-in-law went into labor, the doctor had asked for a signature. Seeing that the daughter-in-law had cancer, the mother-in-law fainted on the spot. After reviewing the document, the doctor realized he had brought the wrong one, which made the mother-in-law distrust the doctor and suspect another mistake. The doctor said if they didn't believe it, they could do a paternity test. As a conflict was about to erupt, the daughter-in-law quickly intervened, saying the child was still young and a paternity test wasn't necessary. However, the father-in-law insisted it must be done. Clearly, the in-laws didn't trust Anna. Because the couple had been married for years, the husband worked away from home most of the time and had only returned for 3 days when she got pregnant, making the mother-in-law suspicious. To put his parents at ease, the husband also agreed to the test. Anna couldn't help feeling wronged, and so they left Anna, who had just given birth, to go for the paternity test. Unexpectedly, the test results showed no match at all. To find out the truth, the hospital reviewed the surveillance footage and found no gaps or errors. They believed there was only one possibility: the mother had been unfaithful. The department head asked Mary to persuade the mother to admit it voluntarily. Then, while the family was away, Mary told Anna the truth. But Anna only smiled, saying she had not been unfaithful. When her husband was away, her mother-in-law watched her every day. Because of this, she had declined all social activities. She begged Mary to prove her innocence. However, the family brought in journalists to report on the matter. The department head clarified the hospital was not at fault, and the journalists immediately understood it might be a case of infidelity. But due to insufficient evidence, the journalists left. Overwhelmed by despair, Anna began experiencing excessive drowsiness. To prove her innocence, the hospital retrieved DNA samples for a more precise test. It was discovered the child was indeed biologically theirs, the result of her husband having a rare chimeric gene.